Here is where I grew up. This is where I grew up. Of course, I was born in Pumwani maternity, but this was my parents' home for most of my life. I know you are wondering why it looks like Gede ruins. Yes, it looks like Gede ruins because according to the Luhya tradition, when somebody dies, the house is abandoned. When somebody dies, the house is abandoned. Let us first of all look the outside. So this one was my mother's house, and she died a long time ago. So according to the Luhya tradition, and that is why we have people like me, we have issues with the tradition. I have issues with the tradition because this house in Luhya, it is called Likubiri. This house is called Likubiri. Likubiri means a house of a dead person that is abandoned. Now you can see this is a very strong house that even if it is repaired, somebody else can stay here, can see. If it is properly repaired, somebody can stay here. But according to Luhya tradition, when somebody dies, the house is abandoned. Now when my mother died, although she was buried in Karatina, but her house had to be abandoned. And you see, if you abandon the old grass-thatched houses, then that one can be understood. But this is a permanent house which was abandoned. It is even said that according to Luhya tradition, it is even allowed that any of her grandchildren can repair this Fort Jesus and make it habitable. It can make it habitable and stay there. You can see the iron sheets this is the original iron sheets which were bought in 1961. They are still there. It has been drizzling today, and if it has been drizzling today, and if it were these iron sheets of today, the rain would have entered this house, but it has not entered. So this get the ruins. This is the sitting room. Behind here was the visitor's bedroom, and behind here was my parents' bedroom. And then there is a small room there. You can see the window there. So according to Luhya tradition, and you can see the size of the wall. You can see the size of the wall. 1, 2, and something. 1, 2, and yeah, two hands. It is a very big one. How it was made, it used to be a sand house, and then later they placed, so this one even a trailer can hit it, but the trailer will not bring it down. But according to Luhya traditions, this is an abandoned house which is called Likubiri. Likubiri. When my mother came to this place, Luhya land, from Kikuyu land, this is now parents' bedroom window, that one there. So when she got married, they first of all constructed this house, which was mud, and then as I've shown you, they constructed it, they added the bricks on both sides, inside and outside, and that is why you saw the wall was very big. My mother died in 1994, and the house was abandoned. Of course, later, my stepmother who brought me up used to stay here. I want to correct it here this way. Maybe you may not understand that my mother stayed here from 1961 all the way to 1974, and she went to Karatina, and she died when she was out of here. But my stepmother, the woman who brought us up, used to stay in this house until she died. So this is a double Ikubiri. This is the house that I was. You see, don't look at it this way. You have to respect it in two aspects. Now it is in ruined formation, and imagine 1961, somebody having such a house. It used to be a maisonette then. Lastly, let me tell you, I am not a hustler, but I am, what do you call the other name? Dynasty. You see, growing up in such a place, when people around used to stay in grass-thatched house, then I was a dynasty. If you look at that tall tree, somewhere ahead of that tall tree, you can see there is a line of maize on the other side, and then somewhere there, somewhere here used to be the pit latrine. Thank you.